Welcome back, Motorheads. This is Wagon Wednesday Finds on Facebook Marketplace. First, got a 1965 Ford for $11,000. That's definitely a pretty cool little wagon here, and it's got a lot of things done to it. Now, if you're into the patina look, this might be right up your alley. A lot of you guys love patina, a lot of you guys absolutely hate patina. Me, I'm in the middle. I like patina on certain things when it's natural. But overall, I don't think this is a bad looking wagon. I'm still not on board with the price tag they have here on this one. Now, even though I think the price is a little high, I still think this would make somebody one nice little project wagon. Now, I just know I'm going to have somebody come in the comment section and say, hey, no, that car is absolutely worth $11,000. That's right in the ballpark of where it should be. Well, if you believe that and you want to show $11,000, then that's fine. Personally, I believe you can find a little cleaner wagon for those kind of numbers. But what do you guys think? Leave it down in the comments. Up next, got a 1968 Chevrolet for $6,000. It's a pretty cool old 68 Chevrolet here. I kind of dig these here. Now, $6,000, I still think it's a little bit on the high side, but this one here supposedly has a fresh motor in it with a little small cam. This might make somebody a very decent little project wagon, especially if he's got taillight lenses and a few other miscellaneous things that we don't see in the pictures. And from the pictures, the body doesn't appear to be in too terrible a condition. I think the body is definitely savable on this car. Now, looking at the floors, I definitely think the floors are probably going to need some attention. It doesn't look too bad in that picture here, but I still see some things that personally, I think I would cut that out and put new pans in just to be on the safe side. But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. Next, got a 1968 Ford for $8,000. Now, personally, I always thought these were pretty cool looking wagons. I definitely dig this one here, but I don't dig his price tag at $8,000. I've seen a lot cleaner of these cars for less money than $8,000. And this one here, you don't even get that set of wheels on this car for $8,000. You get stock steelies with some dog dish hubcaps. Overall, from the pictures, I definitely think the body is definitely one to be saved. And I think somebody can make one hell of a little project wagon out of this. But what he's asking, and what I'm seeing here in the pictures, like, look at that front floorboard. I just know this car is going to need floorboards, and it's probably going to need a lot of sheet metal work done on the bottom side. So definitely, buyer, you need to really go look this over very well, because personally, I think he's way overpriced, like a lot of these people are anymore. But I don't think I'd pay anywhere near $8,000 for this. But what do you guys think? Next, got a 1958 Chevrolet for $7,500. Now, I never really cared for the 58. They've kind of grown on me over the years after I've gotten older. But this one here, I think would make somebody a very good little project wagon, but nowhere near what he's asking for this car. Unfortunately, we are living in a society where everybody thinks that just because it's old, it's worth a fortune. You know, people, you got to really, backtrack this here. These cars are not worth these astronomical asking prices you folks are asking for these cars. Absolutely not. This car is $7,500 with all the work that needs to be done. You're going to spend way too much money if you pay anywhere near that on this particular car. And that's my personal feelings. But what do you guys think? Make sure you leave it down in the comments. Next, got a 1962 Chevrolet for $13,500. Now, we got this pretty cool little 62 here. This one here definitely has that patina look. If you're into that, like I said before, some people love it, some people hate it. Now, overall from the pictures, the wagon doesn't appear to be in too terrible of condition. I definitely see some metal work that definitely needs to be done on this car. But overall, I still think it makes somebody a really decent wagon project. Now, personally, I believe $13,500 is a little bit on the high side. I definitely think you should get that for a lot less of a price. But what do you guys think? Next, got a 1955 Pontiac for $6,500. Now, this is definitely a full-blown project wagon here. I think what they're asking is, it is on the high side. People have bumped their damn head with prices. Because, personally, I don't feel this car is worth more than anywhere about $2,000 to $2,500 in this present condition. Now, judging from the pictures, I still think this wagon is definitely savable, and I think somebody should pick it up, but I don't think people should be robbed when they go to buy something like this to try and save it. because you're going to get in so deep, it's not going to be fun for you. You're going to spend all your bankroll on it. The car's probably never going to get finished because either you run out of money or you just come to the realization you've got way too much money in this vehicle. Next, got a 1966 Oldsmobile for $8,500. Now, I definitely think these are very cool wagons. I love the old Vista Cruisers. These things are just awesome in my personal opinion. I definitely dig them. But this one here at $8,500, once again, the seller has completely lost his damn mind with what he's asking. This car is nowhere near an $8,500 car. And I just know there's going to be one of them village idiots out there that's going to come for me in the comments and tell me, oh, it's absolutely worth that kind of price. Yo, you're absolutely lost your damn mind just as bad as the seller has. You need to go possibly get checked because you're losing brain cells. Next, got a 1985 Mercury for $4,000. Now here's one you don't see very often at all, the old Mercury. Now back in the day, I had a 1983 two-door sedan, and I absolutely loved that damn thing. Even though I wasn't a big Ford fan back in the day, I bought that car, I think, for like $75. I probably went through like a case of oil a week because I was too lazy to get down there and replace the rear main seal, but you know, I made it work. Now, overall, I don't think this is a bad little wagon, but I don't think it's a good wagon for that price. I think this one here is probably about a $2,500 wagon. If you pay more than $2,500, I'm sorry, I think you just do away your money because it's really just not worth it. I mean, is it cool? Yes, but not that kind of cool. Next, got a 1953 Pontiac for $37,000. Now this here is absolutely a beautiful wagon. I absolutely love this thing. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know I love my old Pontiacs, and I'm definitely partial to the old 53 and 54 Chevrolets. This body style all the way around. I just think they're great looking cars. Now this one here is no exception. This is a beautiful car. It's absolutely looks to be well done from the pictures. And I think it would make somebody a really nice little car. It's not quite necessarily a real full-blown project car, but, you know, these kind of cars, you know, let's be real. They're never done, folks. So they're always going to be a project car. Even whether you pay $50,000, $100,000, it's still going to be a project car. Now, this one here, personally, I think he's reaching at that price. I don't see damn near almost $40,000 for this wagon. I don't. I do definitely love his motor combination, but I still don't see that price. But what do you guys think? Well, that's all I got for you today. If you liked today's video, make sure you smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.